Tell us about the Show Me campaign and why education has become sort of a fundamental tenet of the organization.
Well, we approached it from the thesis that we wanted to do something about poverty, attack the root causes of poverty, break the cycle of poverty for people in different situations. Some of our focus is here in America, but also some of our focus is in Africa as well. We do different things there, and there are different needs there. But when we began to look more deeply at what was going on here in America, how we have a serious poverty problem here in America, even though we're the richest country in the world, we have higher poverty rates than quite a lot of other countries around the world. We try to think about, well, what are some of the causes of that? Some of the causes are, I think, the criminal justice system. Some of the causes are years of segregation and racism. Some of the causes are various other things. But to us, the biggest issue that we felt we could all think about as a country and we could all solve as a country was education. I knew how important education was in my life. My family didn't have much money. We didn't have a lot of resources, but we did care about education, and my parents stressed it. And it was a life changer for me to be able to go to a great school, to have opportunities out there. Even though I'm a singer, it wasn't clear that I was going to get a record deal. It wasn't clear that I would even get out of my hometown, which was Springfield, Ohio. But education really opened a lot of doors for me. It moved me to Philadelphia. I met so many people in my music career that I wouldn't have met if I was still in Ohio. So many doors were open because I got out of my hometown, got a great education, met a lot of great people, and so many more doors were open. So I know how important it is for kids all over the country. And most kids in my high school did not graduate. I went to a high school where our freshman orientation was over 500 kids, and our senior class graduation was about 250, 240. So where did all those kids go? What have we done to make the lives of those kids better? And I know that when those kids slip through the cracks, they don't just disappear, they crop up somewhere else. They crop up in the criminal justice system, they crop up in the unemployment line, they crop up in all kinds of other places where society has to deal with these issues. So why don't we invest early on and say, hey, we want to create a situation where these people have the ability to shine, where we believe in their potential, believe in their inherent abilities and try to amplify those. Why don't we invest in that? And so the Show Me campaign focuses on that by partnering with great organizations like Teach for America, like Harlem Village Academies in New York. We work with a few schools here in LA. We work with Superintendent Dacey as well, and try to aid him in whatever efforts that he's trying to do to reform the schools here. And so we get involved with different partners around the country who we believe are doing the right things for kids. We try to amplify their efforts by funding them and publicizing them, and hopefully we can all together work together to make real change happen.